Hi everybody, Miss Kelly here. Today we are going to be making a fun little butterfly craft. Actually, two different butterfly themed crafts that both kind of show you a little bit about how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, which we have been lucky enough to watch at the library over the past few weeks. We currently have four caterpillars that have made their chrysalises and are currently waiting for them to come out as butterflies. Okay, so that is very exciting. If you've not seen our little butterfly release videos, you might want to go a little farther down on the page and check those out because it really is very cool to see our brand new butterflies come out into the world for the first time. Okay. So today we're doing a little craft. Okay. Your bag should include a template for our little butterfly life cycle craft, as well as a green plate. Okay. It should also include little puff balls, little green puff balls, and a clothespin, as well as some glue and some green paint. Okay. And then some tissue paper as well. Some other things you might want to grab and have handy are a paintbrush, a black marker, such as a Sharpie, and some scissors, and then either tape or glue. Okay, so basically paintbrush, Sharpie, tape and glue, and scissors. Okay. That's all you should need other than the stuff that was in your little craft bag. If you have not picked up your craft bag at the library, there you can still do that. We still have some craft bags available for this project. So if you're seeing this video and still want to grab a kit, they will be there at the library while supplies last. Okay. All right. So our first craft is going to be with our little clothespin. Okay. We are going to make our little clothespin into a butterfly. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to paint our clothespin green. Okay. And the cool thing about this craft is we're kind of making a caterpillar as well. Okay. So we're painting that green. Okay. And I'll kind of show you that's kind of what it will end up looking like for the first part. Okay, our green clothespin with our tissue paper. Okay. So once our clothespin is dry, we're going to stick the tissue paper in like that. Okay. So we're going to leave this clothespin that we just painted to dry for a second. Okay. So that way we can move on to the next part of the craft. It shouldn't take too long to dry here. Well, our next craft involves the paper plate. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a butterfly life cycle. Okay. A life cycle kind of shows you all the stages that something goes through in their lifetime. Okay. Like for people, our life cycle would be baby, kid, teenager, adult. Okay? For the butterfly, the life cycle is caterpillar, chrysalis, and butterfly. Okay? So this little template, all you have to do is color it. Okay? So we're going to color it and we're going to cut it out. So if you want to do that right now, feel free. Okay? If you want to watch and do it a little later, feel free to do that as well. Okay, I've colored my little pieces ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna cut out our butterfly first. Okay, and I'm going to glue our butterfly to the very top of my plate. Okay, so I've got a butterfly there. All right. So we start with a butterfly. Okay. Now our grown-up butterfly will lay an egg, okay, on a leaf. Okay. Did you know that butterflies lay their leaves on milkweed? Okay, because that is what caterpillars eat. Okay, so I'm going to take our leaf and I'm going to glue it just a little farther down from our butterfly. Okay, because our butterfly has laid her eggs. Okay. Now those eggs, they hatch and they become caterpillars. Okay. So we're going to cut out our caterpillar next. Okay. Well, I kind of colored my caterpillar with green and yellow because that was one of the colors I had handy. But if you've seen like our monarch caterpillars before they went into their chrysalis, they were kind of yellow and black. Okay. So then I'm going to put my caterpillar at the bottom. Okay. Finally, I have the chrysalis. Okay. Now the chrysalis is kind of like a little pouch, okay? And it is where the caterpillars go to become butterflies. Okay? They make a little chrysalis around themselves and then they transform and they emerge as butterflies. Okay? So now we have our chrysalis. All right. So now I have all the stages of the butterfly life cycle. Okay? And what I can do is I can take my marker, okay, and I can draw arrows, okay, as to what stage leads into the next one. Okay? So I'm drawing an arrow from the caterpillar to the egg, and then an arrow from the egg to the caterpillar. Okay? And then I'm drawing an arrow from the caterpillar to the chrysalis, and then another arrow from the chrysalis to the butterfly. Okay? So now I've got my little butterfly life cycle craft. Okay? So that is our first little butterfly craft for today. Okay. And we're going to come back to our little clothespin that we painted green. Okay. We've got our clothespin. Okay. What we're going to do is we are going to take our tissue paper, okay, and we're kind of going to scrunch it up a little bit, okay, kind of make it look like the wings. And then we are going to open up our clothespin and stick the tissue paper in. And then we have our wings. Okay. Finally, we're kind of going to make the center part, the clothespin, we're kind of going to make it look like the caterpillar. Okay. We're going to add our little puffy balls. Okay, so we're going to dip it in the glue and stick it on the clothespin. I'm going to start on the bottom of my clothespin, okay, because we do have one of the puffy balls in particular that we're going to use for our little butterfly's head. So this will kind of make it look more like a caterpillar. Okay, so if you ever take the tissue paper out, you've got the caterpillar. With the tissue paper in, it's a butterfly. Okay. So I'm sticking all my puffy balls in the glue. Okay. And then should have a bigger green puffy ball. It's kind of like a lighter green than the other ones. Okay. What I've done with this one is I kind of just drew 2 black dots to be the eyes. Okay. Just used a marker for that. So I'm going to take my biggest puffy ball, the light green one, and dunk it in the glue. Okay. And I have my little butterfly. Okay. Put that one back on. So once the glue dries, he should be all set. And the puffy balls just kind of give him a little extra body. Like I said, you can kind of take the tissue paper out and have caterpillar. Okay. All right, so that is our little butterfly craft for today. Okay. We have some fun stuff coming up this fall, so make sure you keep an eye on our Facebook page and website. Okay, we do have a back to school time capsule that is currently ready for registration, and that is going to be available starting Friday. Okay, so that is there for anyone who wants to pick that up. Okay. And like I said, for other stuff, just keep an eye on our website and Facebook page. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I would love to see pictures of your butterflies that you're making. Okay, and stay tuned for our butterflies at the library. Make sure you stop by. They should be emerging pretty soon, so you might want to stop by and check out the chrysalises. Okay, and we will definitely be filming another video once some of more of the butterflies come out. Okay? Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.